Welcome everybody. We're back on the 4X podcast.
Episode
Today we're
4.
shaking things. Yeah, episode 4. Oh my
Episode 4.
gosh. Oh my
This was
god.
supposed to be a
Episode
special
4.
one.
It was. It was.
Damn.
Boy. How tragic. How tragic. Curse you, Dinkelberg.
I think still be special.
Yeah, for real, for real. But it actually kind of is special because we have an extra pod mate.
Yep. Never before
We
seen
have
on
it
the podcast.
never before seen. Welcome, Nano Bano Banks.
Hello. I have
Nano,
anxiety.
Nano.
Hello.
Don't kill me.
The
Don't
only
kill me.
real 4-time content creator.
The only real one, man. The only real one. Nano's been grinding, bro. Nano's been grinding. I swear. We were just talking earlier. Um, that nigga plays every single game known to like to mankind. I swear. Like it's nuts.
Yeah.
But you have your usuals, Zelly. We got AJ in the cut too,
User.
and we're about to get it going. So, what we doing? What we talking about right now?
Wait,
What
first
we
off,
doing?
Nano, did you not say that you got your VTuber working?
Oh yeah.
Throw that bitch on. I want to see it. I want to talk to it.
Don't kill me. No Diddy.
Y'all are beyond weird.
Oh shit. Oh, it's a stream. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's fire. That is fire.
Oh, do I have to click like watch it or whatever?
Yeah. You have to watch it. There
Oh,
you go.
that's
Like
actually
Red Cross.
lit.
Hmm.
That's
Thank
lit.
you. Thank you.
Look at that. Look at that. So I guess, Zell, we should probably give a brief introduction of Nano, since nobody's seen him on the pod before. He's not in a lot of content in general. Nano, how would you describe your streams? Because you're a streamer and a YouTuber. So how would you describe your streams?
It's like people do often ask me if I like Nano what like where do you get your taste in video games and all that stuff, and I usually just stream whatever game that catches my eye. I know Rose asks me every now and then like where do you get these games from, and I'm literally like the freaking internet. You just gotta look out for them on like Twitter, YouTube, or pretty much Steam actually. But I think Steam is kind of dog shit when it comes with like recommending indie games and all that.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, my game choices are pretty spontaneous. It can be something that you've never heard of since you was a kid. I play like this nostalgia old school games, or some like games that are made by a small group of people but still looks good anyways. And I think I think that's pretty much it.
So how long have you been like streaming there, and running this whole content that you've been doing?
I was streaming on my PS4 for about, oh shit, it was like one 1 to 2 years from guesstimation. And when I built my PC, got everything ready and all that stuff, I think I was streaming for an additional 2 years, going on three probably. So I've been at it for
That's
a bit.
lit.
And I'll say this, I I think I've known Nano like since like 2017 or some crazy shit. Because I met him. I mean, the first stuff that I remember was Rocket League, and I had that game in 2017, and I definitely wasn't playing that game alone for a whole year. So it was like 2017, maybe later, that I've known you, and you've always been doing content. There's like super, or at least there were super old videos of us even just playing Rocket League with all these people that we don't even talk to anymore, just on the internet. And
Oh my
it's always been
god.
super fun, dude.
Um, I I knew you from another person. Did you know that?
Yeah, Zion, right? Is that who it is, or no?
Um,
Or was that how I met
no,
Duke?
I think that's how you met Duke.
Maybe
Duke.
Duke. Okay.
I I joined. Do you know person named Haga Wobla Cipher?
No.
Yeah, okay, I'll
No.
take that as a no. I
No.
swear to God, I joined his streams when he was playing Rocket League, and me and him talked for a little bit because he didn't have like a whole lot of viewers and stuff. So me and him talked for a little bit, and then I forgot what the context was, but he recommended you back then when you was named Queen Bee
No. Yeah.
on PlayStation.
Yep. Good old mom's account. The
Oh,
OG.
So
Wow.
that's how I met
that's
you, and it
crazy.
sort of just I don't know, me and you just kind of like stuck to each other after all these years.
Yeah, you're definitely one of the people that I've known the longest. Like, I think it's genuinely you or Ghostly. And Ghostly might have the edge just for the fact that I was playing with that dude before I even had my own PlayStation. I met him on an Amiibo app or some shit for Overwatch, just looking for friends. And I was playing on my dad's PlayStation when I first met him, dude. Like, that's so long ago, man. I was so young. So, like, I feel like it's been really cool to, like, grow up with all of my online friends. Like, that's been always super cool.
It's only a matter of time before we do like some sort of IRL meetup.
Dude, we have
Something.
to. We have to. It'd be so much fun. There's so much more content that we
Oh,
can do in person compared to online.
yeah, we were talking about that the other day too, weren't we?
Oh, you
In
have a
due time,
whole
fellas.
lower body?
What? I was drinking something. What's up,
You have a
huh?
lower body?
Yeah.
That's
Did you think this
insane.
was half body?
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be like the top half.
No. You
So,
know the. Oh, sorry. Go on.
no,
Go
you're
ahead.
good. I was going to say you should let us know how you got into being like like what made you want to make VTuber your thing?
Um, man. So there was back in the day, I used to watch a YouTuber named oh shit, what's his name? Lost Pause. He does like reactions to anime memes on the internet, like Twitter and all that shit.
Yeah.
And he made a video that's in relation to Kizuna Ai, one of the original gangsters of VTubing, pretty much. Um, so I kind of got into that sort of thing because I was like, oh, anime waifu playing video games. That's weird. Like artificial intelligence or something, or is this like a human behind a computer? And then I realized it was a human behind a computer. And then once I really dug in, like once I really fell into the rabbit hole, I guess, I noticed that there was like a whole like universe of like VTubers and stuff. There's even corporations for that sort of thing.
That's
There's like
crazy.
there's like Niji Sanji, there's Hololive, there's V Shoujo, there's like VTuber groups and stuff that I didn't want to get into, but I started watching their content and I was like, let me fuck around and see if I can get into this sort of thing. So I downloaded a software called VTube Studio, kind of tinkered around with it a little bit since I'm a total novice. I'm still a novice now. Came out with a really default-esque looking model. The model you see now was heavily modified compared to the
I remember
one.
the old one.
It's actually my Twitter banner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Me running away from a a Hatsune Miku mascot. That's my Twitter banner. If you want to know what my old model looked like. Uh, I commissioned a couple people, and I guess it's sort of deteriorated into this now, because this wasn't even supposed to be like a blue hoodie that I'm wearing. It was supposed to be black with brown stripes on it.
Oh. No, I
Yeah.
will say, dude, I think the
Slim.
whole VTuber thing is sweet, man, cuz I think like all of us in four time, right? Other than you, like we're very similar in a sense of like throw up a cam and like play video games, mostly COD. Like almost everybody does that, right? But
Mhm.
you are like a VTuber playing all of these super random like indie games or like just lesser known games, and I think it's like a really cool niche, especially for us, you know?
I just like being silly on the internet. I don't care if there's no benefits from it. As long as I enjoy doing what I'm doing, then I'd I'd rather, you know, just keep going until I get old, until I have to throw in the towel.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a better way to go about it rather than like chasing games that are popular, like playing games that you actually want to play. Obviously, it's a lot harder to grow a following that way, and that's why like you only really see like bigger streamers in my opinion playing stuff that they actually want to play. Most of them are just kind of
Right.
chasing the popular games at the time because that's like the easiest way to grow. But I think you find a lot of success. Like I think the people who like you just actually like you and like your comedy, your personality, all of that. You know, I think that's cool.
Oh yeah, I have a whole library in my Discord that is related to like stream clips of me, just me being frustrated, throwing hissy fits, making incoherent noises of like caveman times back in 20 BC because of a game being bullshit or just like random stuff. And I don't I don't know. I don't really like
So,
chasing games
oh
and all that stuff. Sorry, go on.
no, no, I didn't want to cut you off, but because I'm so new to this VTuber thing, I didn't even know there was a whole like community
Dude, it's
behind
big.
it. Like,
Oh yeah.
I had no idea. So I guess you got to put me on. What would be like the top like? I mean, besides yourself, Nano. Besides yourself. Besides yourself. But who are like the major players? Like, give me like three VTubers or whatever that I should check in on that you would recommend at least. I would say.
Um like like corporate or like VTubers who are like on their own sort of thing. Cause
You say corporate, are you meaning like would that be kind of like a network
uh
for that or something? Like what do you mean by that? Like
as
I'm so
in
like out of this.
corporate as in like VTubers who are part of a company, like sign
Oh,
here
okay,
and
okay.
you're part of us, sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Okay,
And
fair enough, fair enough. I guess to that point, like because we often get this like there's some people that like for music for example, right, like you'll have like the mainstream guys that are signed to like the big labels and stuff like that, but then you have like your independent artists, and I know that there's some people that like the more independent guys because they're more creative, they're not as bogged down by like you say like a corporation or executives kind of dictating what they need to drop and how they need to create their art and stuff. Do you find that same kind of thing with these VTubers? Like, does the corporate side like kind of wash it down or versus the indie guys
oh,
or what?
it's so nasty. Like ugh, I guess I can talk about this since it was all over the internet. There there was a VTuber named Selene Tatsuki. She was part of the Niji Sanji English corporation group for a good amount of years. Um,
Mm,
she she graduated, which is just a VTuber term that's basically like saying, "Hey, this is my last stream and I'm not coming back." That's what graduation means. She
okay,
she graduated from Niji Sanji because of a lot of things, but I think it was because she made a song cover that she quote unquote didn't get permission for, even though she's been looking forward to it for like fucking years and years and years. So as soon as
right.
she got that uploaded, it was taken down because she didn't get the sufficient permissions for it. That was a huge
Okay.
that was a huge blow to her mental
So like a
stability.
copyright type of thing.
I believe so. And not only that, but she kind of got bullied off of that corporation as well. Which also led to her graduation. So she now goes under a
Mm,
new alias. She's completely indie. She's on her own. She's individual. She's doing a lot better now than when she was in Niji Sanji. The thing that I gotta say, um, to like if you want to get into VTubing, please don't sign up for anything unless you really want to do it. Because there are limitations for what you want to stream. There's limitations for what music you can use. if you're part of a corporation, they're gonna put a collar on you, and if you go too far, they're gonna ring you right back. You know,
Right.
compared to like indie VTubing, where you're pretty much your own boss. You can do whatever you want. You can stream however, whenever, and odd stuff. You have
Mhm.
unlimited freedom. It's entirely up to you.
So I guess to returning back to the initial question, um, let's stick it to the man. So we're not gonna put on for these corporations and these evil doers. But who would be like your top indie VTubers that you enjoy watching right now or taking in their content?
Um, Give me one moment. Actually, I
Take your
actually have
time,
to.
brother.
I actually have to look.
I will say the only VTuber I had heard of before Nano, um, was fuck, what's her name? Code Miko, is that her name? She was signed to
Oh yeah,
Optic for a bit, and she was like the biggest at one point, wasn't she? Because she like made her own model completely. It was like full body tracking. Like I think she was the biggest at one point, wasn't she?
yeah, yeah. I remember her. Her. Oh my god, dude. Her fucking her tracking is insane.
Yeah,
Like
she was
I
signed
don't
to
know.
Optic for a bit there, though. Like when the Envy merger happened, because she was Envy and then she was Optic.
Bro, why does that sound familiar? Let me. What does she look like?
She
You
has
said
a
code what?
whole like
Code
fireman
Miko.
in her living room and everything.
Miko. So like, oh
Dude, she was
right,
like so big for a
yeah,
while.
yeah.
I don't know if she still streams or if she's just as big now
Uh,
or anything, but yeah,
I haven't looked, but I would
that was like
assume
the
so.
only
like,
person I'd heard of for a while.
what what goes into like how like building these models and stuff? Like, is it like are you coding this stuff? Like, how does that work?
Magic.
Is it like a template or something?
Magic.
It's basically a template. Yeah, I mean it depends. There's a difference between 2D models and 3D models. 2D is more time consuming in my opinion because it's more detail. Um,
Hmm.
the process is just basically like doing the art, doing the lines on it. The art is done, so now you gotta make it move and all that stuff. So you gotta rig it, which is a entirely different software in of itself, and that's literally it. For some reason, that takes years because you have to be good at
Literally,
doing
when you
art.
said you got to rig it, my mind went completely to the oil field. Like like I'm such a bird boy. Like, gotta rig in, rig out there, Billy.
That's crazy.
I was like, what? No, bro. But so, is it like so you said there's like different softwares and stuff that go into it?
Yeah. Um, for
So
shit.
is there like a software specifically for just like designing the thing? Or like how do you come up with like the actual design and like modify that particular aspect of it?
Coming up with an actual design is equivalent to banging your head in drywall until you come up with something eventually. Because
Don't kill me.
creating your VTuber model is based on it's like creating a character in an RPG. Like you can be whatever you want, but
Right.
you gotta make it stand out, gotta make it special. It can't just be like, hey, I'm John VTuber and you should, follow me and stuff. No, you gotta
Hmm.
do something about it. So for my for so for my sake, I came up with the idea that I don't think anyone's ever done, except for one person, but she doesn't stream now. She's living her own life. The whole Fumo VTuber bit, basically, like a sentient plushie and all that stuff. Um,
Hmm.
you can also make your VTuber model stand out if other people are like, oh well, I want to learn more about this person without asking because typical anxiety shit. So they go to your
Hmm.
about you page and you can put your VTuber lore, which is basically just a made up backstory about how your model has come to be, basically. I'm not gonna tell you
Okay,
guys
that's pretty dope.
mine because I'd be here for a good 30
Dude,
minutes.
that's some like Ready Player One shit, then. That's kind of
It
fire.
is. that's like the fun thing about VTubing is basically creating your own character,
Yeah, that's
making
cool,
lore
dude.
for it. It's fun.
What kind of like what kind of content, you know, like what do VTubers usually do, or like what's the scope of the actual, I guess, content? I have no other word to say. I need a freaking thesaurus or something, but yeah, if you understand that question, like, do they just like are they like do they talk and interact with fans, like, or do they like kind of like, I don't know if you're familiar with like the band the Gorillas or whatever, how they're like kind of like an animation band kind of thing, like do they sing using their VTubers or something, like what sorts of things can you expect when taking in this level of content?
It's no different from I shouldn't say normal streamers, that's mean. It's no different from um any other streamer on like Twitch and stuff. The only difference
Mhm.
is just there's just a model on the screen and
Rather
odd
than
stuff. It's
their actual
pretty much
person.
the same. You interact with chat members. You do funny stuff. Um odd and all that. It's really no there's really nothing different.
And do you think that, or actually, I should ask you, because as we're talking about this, like my mind is racing. I'm like, okay, so like I'm making connections and doing all sorts of things inside this crazy noggin of mine. Um, is there like AI VTubers? Like, are they experimenting with that? Is that something that's
Absolutely.
coming up?
Absolutely. There's okay, if I have to recommend you one, um, I would recommend Neuro, Neuro, I think that's how you spell it. Neurosama. She is a artificial intelligence VTuber coded by one human being who is also a VTuber for some fucking reason. So he programmed
So,
all
okay,
sorts of things on what she can do, but originally did she streamed Osu, which is like a rhythm game back in the day. It's still pretty popular now. And yet, for
okay,
artificial intelligence, someone who is not human, she does some pretty crazy ass songs, and she double S grade or triple S grade, which is the highest, all of them. She kind of got popularity after that. She's also programmed
okay.
to have like a recognition system to where she can react to memes on the internet. She kind
Oh,
of
really?
she kind of yeah. Um the coder is he goes by the name of Vedal, Vedal. That's basically like Neuro's
You said it
father,
was VE what?
Vedal.
VE. Okay. So okay.
I think she's
I
just
want to
about
learn more
the
about this
most
whole world,
popular
dude. I'm
one.
so intrigued.
She's so fucking funny. There's like an evil version of her. She's my personal favorite. It's like evil Neuro. Um, she like throws insults at you, tries to take over the world. She is very very
Okay, that's kind of scary. It's happening in real
I think
life.
she's funny.
It's happening.
No, it's not.
It's
Well,
No,
happening.
it's not an uprising. It's not an
Yeah, that's what
uprising.
you think, Nano. That's what you think.
It's not gonna happen. By
So
the
all
time
the
it
other
happens,
AI
we'd all be
bots are just in
extinct.
our chat talking about, yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, yeah.
you fucking
That's
say
what they
that.
want us to believe. It's not an
No, yeah,
uprising.
yeah. They want
You
us to
fuck
think they're real people in the chat.
you fucking say that,
Mm.
Cypher, and you got all these like GFX artists in your chat and stuff, and they're like, actually, I'm an aspiring
Dude,
GFX artist,
the bot
and
shit
I
is
can
getting out of hand on like every social media platform. This shit is so annoying.
so asinine. I hate it, dude.
Dude, okay, the other day I was playing, I think I was playing with Bones or something, and like I opened up Instagram in between games, and then I'm like, oh, sick, bro. Like maybe I'm starting to go viral because I got like 80 friend requests, bro. I
Uh-oh.
check and they're all bots, and
Dude,
I'm like, and I just got spammed with it. I'm like, what is going on
it's
here? And then
actually
it's been happening
insane.
like every 2 days.
It's really bad.
It's Have you experienced that? Like, have you
Or like
the closest
follows or
thing
like
was
message requests and like shit like that.
yeah, I get message requests all the time, but I never gotten like a whole bunch of like a whole bunch. Like it was like a cluster. It was
I
like a
haven't gotten
hundred.
a
Boom.
cluster like that, so that's crazy, bro. And they're
Bro, it's weird.
evolving,
I
man.
can't
Like
do
they
that.
know how to actually like before it was just like the copy and pasted like same comment under any post, but now they actually like somehow find a way to relate it to the post to tie it back into whatever it is. It's
Whatever it
insane.
is, right?
It's insane. Um,
Yeah, it's like they're like programmed or like it's maybe it is AI. Maybe the uprising is real. I
dude,
don't know,
it
Nano
might
man.
be. It might be.
I wish the fuck they would, cause they are annoying. Oh,
Nano's
my Lanta.
Nano's killing me.
Um, I wanted to bring something up that's pretty recent. I'm not sure if either of you have heard of it. I think like both of you aren't really in these scenes much, so you probably might not have heard of it. Uh, but I think that we can all provide some decent insight onto the clip just based off of we've all been on teams before, whether it's real sports or esports or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
So, um, there is this Valorant player. His name is Yay. Nano, do you know of him? You're like the only one who might. I don't think Zelly. Well, he was on Optic Zell when Optic had a Val team. He was on that Val team. Um,
Okay.
he was regarded as one of the best players at the time. And
Hmm.
recently, that was like a couple years ago, and he's just had a crazy fall off. Like he hasn't won a match in like 2 years or some crazy shit. Um,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, and he's been
Like a match?
like a like a match, yeah.
Like no, like for real? Like
Yeah,
like
I think so. I think that's literally what it is. Because he was on C9, which was a good team. Everybody thought he was going to do good. He
yeah.
got dropped. And then he went to this team called DSG, which is Disguised Toast team. If any of you know, Nano, you probably know Disguised Toast, maybe.
I know this guy's
He made
toast,
like
yes.
he made a Game Changers team. He's a big content creator. He's with OTV, I think. But yeah,
Right.
he made like a Game Changers team and just a Challengers team for Val, and Ye was on the Challengers team. And now
Mm.
Ye is on Bleed, and I don't think they've been doing very well. But the big drama was that uh, this guy Gangsta from the DSG team, he tweeted out a clip of I'm guessing one of their scrims of Ye being like, "What the fuck are we doing? Like we're saying to do this, and like we're not doing it. Da da da. Like what the fuck are you doing, you idiots?" And like shit like that. Um,
Right.
and then it came out that apparently Ye offered the coach $10,000 USD just to bench Gangsta.
Mm.
And yeah, that is like it's a pretty big drama going around in Val. So I just kind of wanted to get your guys' takes on it because I have mine, but I want to hear your guys' takes on it first. So Zell, we'll start with you. What is your take on that?
My take is my computer's acting stupid, but anyways, um, yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, I've never, you know, you hear about players like not getting along. Whoa, 1 second. All right. Sorry, dude. Like I'm getting a weird.
You're good.
Like it's like my computer wants me to force quit
The fuck?
everything, and I keep and it's just popping up, popping up. So I'm just gonna
This is why we don't do this live.
do this. Okay. If I yeah, if I like blow up or something, then I guess yeah, I die. Anyways, um yeah, so I don't know, you don't really hear much about like players like you I mean you hear a lot about like players in sports not getting along and kind of like blackballing, teammates and stuff like that. What comes to mind is like MJ and Isaiah Thomas, Bad Boy Pistons. He didn't want to really play with them, so they're like, "Well, we want MJ, so we're not going to take you, Isaiah." But paying the coach that amount of money to get rid of, like, that's kind of that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's insane. It also, I guess, it just kind of ruins the integrity of, I guess, maybe that team, maybe not the sport, but that team. Um, because I mean, did the coach accept it, or is
No,
it
he
just kind
didn't.
of like,
He didn't. And this was like a
um,
while ago. Like this team is fully disbanded. It's been like a year since this happened.
Okay. Well, in that case, I mean, fair enough. I mean, and kudos to the coach for not, giving into that because that would have been a real conflict of interest, right? Like, if
Yeah.
you, that opens up a whole Pandora's box of like what else is going on in that scene. I think that's just kind of crazy. What baffles me is how you're talking about dude's decline. Like, how do you fall off that bad? And are there any like cheating allegations or anything
No,
like that? Because like that seems kind of
no, there's nothing like that as of right now. At least I think it's just kind of been. I mean, he's definitely not nearly on as good of a team, but he himself isn't performing as well. But I guess that's kind of just what happens. All right, back from a short break here. Where we left off, Zell, you gave your input on the DSG Yay Gangsta situation. Um,
Mhm.
and yeah, I don't think what was said in the clip was anything crazy. I think trying to pay the coach to bench a player, that's crazy. Um, most of the flack though isn't even going towards Yay. In all honesty, most people are calling Gangsta out for being weird for like sharing private clips from their scrims, which I think is fair. Like I think that as a competitor, you just like I don't know. I feel like you just shouldn't be sharing that shit, especially like it's kind of weird to air it out now while this dude has been getting a lot of hate for like not accomplishing a lot. Like Ye's obviously kind of on a downfall here. So it's just a little weird to throw hate his way and bring this shit up from like a year ago, if not more, now, in my opinion.
Yeah, that makes sense. So he pretty much pulled the D'Angelo Russell there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that
Yeah.
unwritten rule.
Yeah. The funniest part of it all is like during it, there's this player on the team Nerve, and while everybody's bickering back and forth, sorry, he just enters site and he just goes, "I'm getting active," and he just pops a 3K, which is it's so fucking funny. And he's just grinding it out, dude. I respect it. I
I'll
respect
take
it.
that. I'll take that.
Yeah, Nano, do you
Oh
have any
no.
thoughts on it?
Mm, well, I did, but I have to recollect my memories. How much was that ref paid again?
Not a ref. He tried
Or
to pay
the
the coach
or the
$10,000
coach?
to bench this player, U.S. dollars.
I would have taken it and ran.
There's like he shared the DMs because the coach told him about it, and Gangsta said, "Take the 10K, split it with me." Um, but yeah, no, I think like overall, obviously it's not the best moment, but a lot of former teammates of Ye have came out and said like, my time with Ye was nothing like this. Like everything was fine. Obviously, as competitors and as teammates, we have these moments where we get into heated debates or discussions. Um,
Mhm.
but like that's just part of it. And like they were all just like, yeah, you're more weird for sharing these private clips that were obviously meant to just be between the team. I also think that
Right.
it's weird, especially on like the hate thing of like just bringing it up now. Is he said sorry to the bleed players. Hope you guys have a better time than we did. That's just weird to me, bro. Like I don't know.
I mean, that's the thing too, right? Because then it's like, what were your intentions? What's your motives? Like, were you holding on to that clip just to shit on dude now, kind of thing? Like, if you really had a
Yeah,
problem with it, you would have probably, I mean, shed some light on it as that conversation or whatever was happening.
yeah, I agree.
So that is very strange, and I kind of don't really like that culture where like people could like hold things against you, like from the past. Like to a degree, I guess it's needed, because some people don't really show their true colors or whatever. And it's good to have, I guess, that kind of transparency. But it's like you're having a private conversation, and it's supposed to be a safe space. Like you're with your team, and like you said, they're competitors. Like that brings you back to like the whole when Kenny was talking to Pred, you know, in that optic clip kind of thing, and they decided to share that as a team or whatever. But it wasn't, like it wasn't the most heated conversation. It was definitely constructive, but there was definitely like the tone of it kind of thing. Was
Yeah.
it's not like friendly, so to speak, right? But they understand that as competitors, right? And they don't take that personal. And so for you to be kind of a spy almost, it's
Yeah.
kind of weird. It's just
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
that's just an
imagine like
unwritten rule.
fucking 2 years from now, I just got signed to this new team. We're not doing too well. Like I'm on LAG, and then we're not
Mhm.
playing too well. And Bones posts a clip of like us shit talking each other from like the Vanguard season. You know what I mean? Like that shit would be weird, bro.
Right? It's just not, it's unfair too, because like imagine maybe you were in the wrong in how you delivered whatever message you were trying to or convey to your teammates or whatever. Maybe there was a better way to do it, and you adjusted from that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it doesn't really. It's not really a detriment to your character now. I guess it's just like we're holding you accountable for growing pains that you had in the past. And a lot of these guys, especially in the esports world, they're young. You know, not everybody gets to be Clayster or Faker or whatever and play for decades at a
Yeah.
time. So it's like, you know, yeah, sometimes you're impulsive and sometimes things are said or posted or even kind of thing out of impulse. And, down the stretch in their lives, they look back at that and be like, oh, yeah, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have said this or maybe I should have said it this way or whatever. And
And
they can truly
also,
be remorseful.
this was like I feel like I feel for Ye at this time because this was like obviously it doesn't excuse if he was like a total dickhead, but this was like after like shortly a little after I think Optic didn't make franchising. So like that whole team that he had was just disbanded. Like he was coming off the highs of his career and then he goes to this C9 team that doesn't do well. He gets dropped and now he's playing for this like challengers team. You know what I mean? So like he probably just wasn't in his best mind in general, which obviously as I said doesn't excuse it per se, but I mean you got to feel for the guy. Like imagine being like imagine Crim6 after or like imagine Clay after the MW 2019 season didn't get on another CDL league roster and then he was just in challengers. And then he was
Not
like
for real.
bitching at people in challengers for not playing the right way. Or like some shit
For
like that.
real.
You know what I mean? Like that would suck, dude. As a player, that would just be terrible.
No, yeah, and that's a great perspective there. Like I wasn't even really thinking about how he was feeling throughout that whole kind of episode and season in his life, right? So
Yeah.
that would be definitely very difficult when you're at the top of the world, you're at the pinnacle, and then it just seems like nothing seems to go your way. And I'm sure
Yeah.
that he's grinding and working hard. You know what I mean? So that's even worse when you're trying your best and things are just not working out.
I mean, this was a dude who
So,
just wanted to be picked up for like a while. Like before he got on bleed, he was just not on a team for a long ass time, and he was literally saying like on stream, like, "Yo, teams like I would play for no money if they just house me and get me to events. I will play for them." Like that's how badly
right.
he wanted to play, but obviously stuff isn't working out for him. I hope he gets back on his feet because Ye was one of the most fun players to watch. That whole Optic team was, man. I miss it. I miss it so mad. Like, wow. Now we're only in COD and Halo. That's crazy.
Facts, dude. Facts. Did Optic ever have a CS team at any point?
Yep. We had we were the team where the dude was cheating on main stage. That was our
Oh,
team, and now we don't have any team.
right. I do remember that now.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we used to have CS teams because Shazam. I don't know if you know him. He was a
He,
CS pro and then a Pro. Uh, he used to play for us.
oh, okay, okay. So did they disband because of that? Like, did they get barred from
Well,
competition,
I
or did they
think
just
that
figure?
CS team with the cheater was specifically like an Optic India thing, because there were like no Indian
Yeah,
teams in the scene, and they just made like Optic like an India team for that one. I don't know if they still had another team or why they fully got out of it. I couldn't tell you, but I mean, Optic wasn't really in a lot of esports until like 2 years ago, and now 2 years later, we're not in like anything other than COD and Halo
and
again. So,
yeah,
and we only got into those
so-
other esports because of the Envy merger. So it sucks,
right,
man.
right. Huh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, hey man, can't be cheating out here.
Yeah. I mean that's fucking idiotic.
On main stage too is actually crazy.
Dude, and he just had it in a file that was titled .exe. And then like the admins would come up and be like, "Yo, like let us check that." And he'd just be like clicking away from it and shit, trying to stop them. Like, it's insane.
Wow.
Oh, was it like
What?
word.exe?
I think it was something like that. Like, it was just so stupid. I don't know how people think they're gonna get away with it on main stage. Or even just in
Yeah,
general, like if you're just like Jimbo frying in challengers and shit because you're cheating, and then you come onto a pro team, and then you're just dog shit. Like, come on.
didn't he get picked up or something, or was that a joke? I
No,
heard
he
that,
tried
like,
signing up in challengers with another team. The admins didn't let him, thankfully, like the challengers admins and face it admins. But yeah, he tried.
Damn. So has he got like a perma ban or something? Is that still
Yeah,
on here?
yeah, I think so.
And then he's probably not banned from the CDL, but nobody's probably gonna pick him up. Like he's got a blackball, probably. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I don't think anybody
Or is
would
he?
take that chance. Or honestly, he
Yeah,
might be banned from the CDL too.
yeah. Actually, because they are close to associated, right? So
Um,
that's brutal.
yeah, but I'm thinking we hop in to a video game tier list, gentlemen. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's start this tier list. We'll just go in order, and we'll try to bang these out as quick as we can. Obviously, we can still think about it, debate, but we'll try to get them done as quick as possible so that it doesn't take up too much time. So the first one is MW3. Now, me and Zelly are gonna be biased, so Nano, if you really think otherwise for any COD game, feel free to say so. But I think MW3 is a masterpiece.
I think so too.
Zelly, you're muted again. This dude is always muting himself. There you go. I can hear you.
So you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. It's just my phone. Like Discord is connecting to my phone and shit. So it's like
That's
going
weird
back and
as
forth.
fuck.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, yeah, I'll agree that it's a masterpiece. I just didn't, me personally, enjoy the game as much.
Really? Dude.
Yeah, because
That
like I was
survivor
playing Black
mode,
Ops.
so fire.
Oh, that actually was kind of fire.
That
That
was
was
such a
kind of
fun
fun.
mode.
Yeah. I don't know. There was something about. I think what it was for me. And I guess that was like. I guess that it comes down to like every COD game back in those days, like like a year and it becomes unfucking playable because hackers. Like you had motherfuckers shooting you, like going into buildings, like literally like unplayable areas shooting you.
Yeah, that's
It
fair.
was dumb.
That's fair. That always happens. Like, that's like early game that happens and
Yeah.
late game it happens.
You know what I mean? And it was so much easier because I remember like you could like put your hack on like a USB at that time
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
plug it into your
Motherfuckers just have
and like do
JTagged Xboxes and shit. Yeah.
yeah, you know. So I mean, but again, I guess that's not the fault of the devs. There's only so much you could do, especially when it was early in the franchise like that. So yeah, I can agree with that.
All right.
Amazing or masterpiece for sure.
Grand Theft Auto 4. I would probably put
Uh,
this in like great or good. This is probably where it is for me.
I'm gonna put it in good.
I would put it in good
What do
as
you-
well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I'm not a big story game guy, so maybe I'm different like that. But
Nico, let's go bowling.
it is iconic. It's iconic. But yeah. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I did not ever play this.
I haven't played it either. I haven't played a single Assassin's Creed title.
Actually, Syndicate. No, I haven't really like gotten into it like that. You know what I mean? Like I've played, you know, coming across the titles, but I didn't like follow it through.
So we'll just put it in the
Oh.
haven't played category here.
Yeah. we'll do
Black
that.
Ops 2. I mean, this is probably my
Yeah,
favorite
that
game of
has-
all time. I would put
Yeah,
this
that might
top
be-
of masterpiece. I think this is the best COD. It's top 3 of my favorite games of all time. Just so much fun. Any disagreements?
I would have to. No. I think that's perfect.
All right. Black Ops, the original Black Ops 1. I would probably have this in amazing or great. I personally would have this greater good, actually, now that I think about it. I didn't enjoy Black Ops 1 that much, but Zell, you did, right?
Bro, that was the first Call of Duty that I owned, kind of thing. Like I got Modern Warfare 2, but I had it after I purchased Black Ops 1. I would put it in amazing. And another reason why I would as well was because the hype behind it. I think at that time, like that was when you were still doing like midnight releases and stuff, bro. And like everybody was at the midnight release. So like that was
must
just a
have been
vibe.
crazy. I just don't think, because this was when I was big on sniping, and I hated sniping in this game, and just like the gunplay
Really?
overall didn't feel that nice to me. Yeah.
They
I mean,
tried
I didn't
doing
mind it.
something with the sniping on Black Ops 1. I remember when they tried to nerf quick scoping to where when you scoped in with like the L8, I think, um, your scope kind of like daggers a little bit, like you flinched for you to
Oh yeah.
yeah, when
Uh,
you scope in, they tried
Oh,
nerfing
to
that.
try to. Well, cause I'm not gonna lie, dude. Quick scoping on that game was like so like, and I'm not even like me. I don't really snipe or anything, but like I was I was fucking piecing guys on that game, bro. It was so easy, so they had to do something. They had to.
The Wii
Um,
version was part of my childhood.
so our,
I loved the story.
the
Great
campaign,
campaign.
it probably is probably one of the best campaigns of all time, huh?
Great
Mm.
campaign. My guy
So
Mason.
amazing. Is that good for everybody?
Yeah, it was amazing.
All right, Mortal Kombat
What do you
3.
think?
I did not play Mortal Kombat 3. This was way before my time.
I'm gonna say Mortal Kombat. I'll put it in amazing as well.
Oh wow.
I'll put it in amazing. Mortal Kombat is fun.
Specifically the
It's the
third installation? Because there's other
well.
Mortal
So here's the
Kombats on here, right? So
for sure. I already know which one that I'm gonna put in my masterpiece if it's on there. But the thing about Mortal Kombat, what I like is like it's like what sports games are supposed to be. You're playing the same characters, maybe a little bit of a switch up in terms of like campaigns and stuff like that. Um, but it's pretty much the same game. It's an arcade game. You know what I mean? Like, and it never gets old. It's always fun.
yeah.
And so I think they execute it perfectly all the time. It's one of those things where it's like you don't have to fix it. You don't have to make it crazy or change it up or anything like that. But I put it behind Call of Duty any day because Call
Nano,
of Duty is just more action.
what do you
Mm.
think?
Uh, Man, Mortal Kombat 3 is pretty old. I think I think it's all right as well. I think Mortal Kombat 3 was like a was an arcade installment as well. I don't know if I remember correctly. I just remember my mom used to be so good at playing Mortal Kombat 3, but it was still fun overall.
All right, so we'll leave it. We'll leave it in there for now. We'll leave it in there. We'll see how the list pans out and all that. Call of Duty 2. I never played this again. Way before my time.
Is that big red one? Which one is that? Is that
This is 2. COD 2.
Call of Duty? Oh, COD 2. Yeah, I didn't play COD 2. I don't think so.
We'll
I
leave
have
it
no
in.
idea.
Haven't played Pong, the OG.
That's Pong. I don't know what the fuck that.
This is Pong. I mean, are we rating this objectively or how much it did for the game?
Can we make it a masterpiece, please?
I mean, dude, it inspired everything, so it might be a masterpiece if you're looking at it that way.
I
The
mean,
Atari 2600 was a
But
hell of a
objectively,
Yeah.
just the game itself is obviously not very good. But
okay, we could put it as a legacy thing.
yeah, it's a legacy masterpiece. World at War. Never played it.
World at War was okay. I'd put it at okay, honestly.
Okay.
I'd put it at okay.
Ark Survival Evolved. I loved this game. This game.
I've never played it.
Nano, did you ever play it?
It looks like it put my CPU on its knees.
I would
so
put it
no.
in great, dude. I mean, this game was doing something that no game scratched this same itch for me. This is a like dinosaur survival game. Like imagine Rust, but with dinosaurs is what this
I was
is
about to say,
essentially.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this game was so fire. You just like make a base with your boys. You're all just out trying to tame these crazy ass dinosaurs and shit. Like to me, this game was super fun, and no game has really felt that same way to me. So yeah, that's what I would say is great. AW, I think this is amazing. Did not deserve all the hate that it got. this was like a fun ass COD game.
I'm gonna go because this is a period of time where like I wasn't really playing Call of Duty, but I will go with what everybody else. Well, I'm actually getting a lot more like it's kind of like mixed feelings about it.
Everybody hated
'Cause-
this in the beginning, and it was out, and now at
Yeah.
least all of the casual players hated it. All of the pros
didn't
might
hate
have
it.
loved it.
I was a
Right.
casual and I didn't hate it.
Yeah, see, some casuals did like it. I won't say like all the casuals hated it. But I think the consensus or the overwhelming majority of people at the time didn't like AW. But
Mhm.
I've seen a lot more love for it in recent years, because especially with what we have, and like a jetpack game would be so fun, dude. And the movement was so much fun. The gunplay, oh my gosh, take me back.
Yeah, I think that's what like turned me off at first. Cause like when I was playing COD, like I wasn't playing like competitively or anything. I was very casual. So it's like,
Yeah.
why the fuck am I shooting guys and they're in the air and they're jumping off
But
of
dude,
this
that was
and like,
so gas, and it wasn't like AIDS movement, because like Black Ops 3. I mean, I love Black Ops 3, but like you could
Right.
stay hovered, right? You know what I mean? Like you could
Yeah.
have gunfights literally in the air. This was a jump up, and then you can dash in different directions, or like double
Yeah.
jump up. I think that was
Double
so
jump,
much fun, and it
yeah.
adds such a skill gap, which COD games just don't have as much of anymore.
Yeah, I think it would be very difficult to implement that kind of a style with this newer version of COD
Just
because
with
like,
Warzone, it's never gonna happen now because of
yeah,
Warzone until it dies.
that is true. That is true.
So unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'd
you're
put
right
it in
about that as
amazing
well.
though. That is where I would put it.
Okay.
Disagreements, agreements, thoughts.
We can live with that, man.
All right.
I don't really, yeah.
Battlefield 1 didn't play. I was always COD guy, and for some reason COD and Battlefield had like some weird beef going on when I was younger.
It was
So
that was a huge
that
beef.
shit is
I,
weird.
I, I would put Battlefield 1, the first one. I put Battlefield 1 in amazing. Um, because that was like the first time like you kind of had obviously it wasn't battle royale, but you had like large maps, um, and it's like realistic. So it's like the closest thing that we had to like a console mil sim in a sense. You're driving or you're piloting real jets and helicopters and like the sniping on that. I mean, you could quick scope and stuff like that. Like you could play it like a COD game, I guess.
Yeah.
But like having to like consider like bullet drop and wind and distance and all that stuff, I think it just added a cool dimension to the game, and then they effed it up. And they effed it up.
Nano, did you ever play Battlefield 1?
I only remember a blimp crashing in that game, and that's it. So no.
Okay, we'll leave it in amazing then. We'll leave it in amazing. Next is the original Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I would probably put this in good. I mean, overall,
Yeah.
it's not like or like okay, like it's not like a crazy game, right? But it blew up. Like this was
Yeah,
like
it
one of
had
the first games to like have that motion, dude.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to put it in the same category as like GTA.
That's why I said I might put it in okay.
Yeah, maybe okay.
Nano, what do you think? Do you think it should be higher, lower?
Um, I I think it's okay as well. I never played
Like
it
overall, it's
before.
not really like a crazy game. Like I mean, it was like
Mm.
a cool idea. Don't get me wrong, and like the lore behind it, but then again, like the lore behind it is kind of what made it like the craziest. So I don't know. Does that? Yeah, we'll leave it in okay. I think okay is a good spot for it.
We can settle for that.
Mortal Kombat Armageddon. I thought everybody hated this game. I never
What the
played it.
fuck is that game?
Bro,
I've never heard of that.
I think this
I,
was
lo-
like a
I
spin-off
loved
game.
Armageddon.
Really?
I loved Armageddon. I freaking oh my god, I played the shit out of that. But I would say good.
Good.
I
Below
would say
GTA
good. I'd-
4.
Uh, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'd say so.
All right. Next is Blops 3. This to me is top of great. I loved this
Yeah.
game. Dude,
I agree with that.
there were some of the best guns. I mean, I was raw at this game. The VMP was so much fun.
VMP,
The
man. Oh my
original
God.
Dark Matter camo, the first one ever created, was in Black Ops 3. Like, wow. What a fucking great game. Let me get this shit. Rogue. Has anybody heard of this game?
No, never played it.
Nope.
Okay, we're putting it in haven't heard of. GTA Liberty City Stories.
Liberty
Yeah.
City. What?
I
No,
haven't
I
played
don't.
this.
I haven't played. I haven't played that one.
I
No.
haven't played that one either.
Okay. Half-Life. Where are we putting
That's the
Half-Life?
first one,
I never
right?
played Half-Life. Yeah, this is. Wait, is it? No, I think this is 2. I think that's the 2 right there.
I would say put Half-Life 2 in like good, cause we're never getting a Half-Life 3, and they ended the second one on a cliffhanger
Okay.
like 6 years ago. So
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
still
that
pissy about
sucks.
that. I'm sorry.
All right. Assassin's Creed Pirates. I never played this.
I never. Yeah.
Pirates?
I think this is like I think this is like
Yeah,
the
that might have
newest
been
one,
one of
isn't
the
it?
newer ones.
I think
Yeah,
it
one of the
is.
newest ones.
So we'll leave it there. Apex Legends.
Man,
I mean, for me, it's okay. It's like it's there's so much going on for me. You know.
I would probably have it like end of good or like top of okay is probably where I would put it.
Let's put it in good and the good.
Nano, is
We'll do
that
that.
you played Apex more, I think. So what do you think, Nano?
um, to keep it short, Apex Legends had a lot of
Where were we at? Where were we at? What was going on?
Well, I think we're just we were just talking about Apex. I think.
No, we put
Or
Assassin's
no.
Creed in Masterpiece
Assassin's
as a
Creed.
legacy
Yeah.
game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Never played it.
Yeah, I didn't really play it that much either.
Nano, did
I
you?
heard I heard it was bad because they had to rush release it.
All right, just so
So
that we fill up the tier list, we're gonna throw it in bad.
yeah,
Assassin's Creed Revelations.
never played it.
I never played it
Yeah,
either.
never either.
Black Ops 4. Again, I think that this game was amazing.
Yeah, either high, great, or amazing for sure.
Because I think, like, gunplay was super fun. I mean, stims were kind of wonky. CWL was 5v5 at the time. But I love operators, dude. That's why I love, like, Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3 so much. Because I think
Right.
that adds so much more. Like, I'm so jealous of these games, like any MOBA. Because I just think that adds, like, a whole new dynamic of, like, getting good as a certain character with their own abilities. And, like, pick and ban, obviously, is super fun. So, yeah, I love Black Ops 4. I would have it in amazing.
That definitely, yeah, like you said with the operators, it adds another dimension to the gameplay, to the skill, to the strategy. So
Yeah.
I think that was very innovative, especially for a COD title.
All right, next is Valorant. I know Nano has some strong feelings about Valorant.
Oh
I think that this game is a masterpiece.
who the who the hell? Who?
I mean, dude, there's no game like Valorant. It took two different genres of arena like character-based shooters and tac shooters and put them together so perfectly, dude. And the skins are so fire. They do so well with it. They're managed by the best esport company in general, so they make balance changes that need to be made, and they keep up with everything. They're very transparent. So I think Val is a masterpiece.
I have to go to church every time I'm done playing Valorant with you.
Val
It's
is a
so
rage-inducing
beautiful.
game, but like that's because it's good, and like there's no better dope than in Val, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, objectively, I can't even really say much about it. I pretty much only played it like maybe like 34 times in my entire life. So,
Good.
um, I don't really have much to say about that. But I like your description of it. I think it did kind of revolutionize that type of uh that kind of shooter.
No game like it.
And so, yeah. And I mean, all the COD guys seem to want to freaking play it in the off season.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
so I'm
I mean,
sure it's
and they're getting
pretty
bags
great.
over there in Val for sure.
Yeah, facts.
One of
So,
the biggest esports in the world.
wait, but first of all, before we move on, Nano, what's your beef with Val?
I just fucking despise it. I don't know. I think it's too hard for me. I don't know why.
Oh yeah,
I I've hated for so long. I forgot why I even hated in the first place. Because that's how much of an old coot I am, dude.
It's a fun
Fair
game.
enough.
I lost my reasoning with hatred.
Hey man, that's the best type of hatred.
All right. Moving on. Next is Cold War. I think that this game was good.
Yeah, man, I hated it for the first like 3 weeks playing it. Like, I remember I was just spazzing,
Yeah.
but I grew to like it. I grew to like
I
it.
mean,
So
I think like that's definitely the best game we've had in the CDL era. Uh, and it was just really good for fundamentals. Like the spawns made sense. We had red dots. The maps worked well for the most part,
right,
and the guns were pretty balanced for the most part. The camos were good. I enjoyed pubs in that game, which I haven't enjoyed pubs like since Black Ops 4 until that game and ever since that game. So,
right.
yeah, I mean, I think it's good. I don't think it's a great game, but I think it's good.
I can agree.
World War II, I think is okay. I enjoyed it. I only sniped. I didn't play competitively. I mean, I know a lot of people who did play competitively actually liked it because they said it was pretty good fundamentally wise.
I
Um,
don't- i- Is that another one of those games like AW where it's like? Because I remember people used to shit on this game.
yeah, I mean, I think that the biggest gripe was that it just looked like shit. It just wasn't fun
Uh,
to look at. Like you're just looking at
right,
grayscale shit, like, and everything just looks dark and sad, and the
right.
camos like wouldn't look good unless you had a variant of it. Like I remember I got diamond snipers, but I didn't have a heroic variant, so they were all like rusted and shit. It just looked terrible.
Yeah,
If this is the
yeah.
game I'm thinking of, you say that the game looks like grimy, dark and stuff,
Yeah,
but the weapon skins that you buy in that game had no aesthetic to the World War II era whatsoever. Like
it
they
was a
put
weird game.
fucking Snoop Dogg in the game. What did he have to do with World War with World War
Are
II?
you thinking of Vanguard, Nano?
Oh, that was Vanguard.
Yeah, that
Was
was
Vanguard
Vanguard, I
in
Yeah,
it?
think.
you're thinking of Vanguard. This no, that was Ghost. But yeah, you're thinking of Vanguard. This game didn't have Snoop Dogg in
Yeah,
it.
I see.
I don't even think it had crazy camos like that. But yeah, personally, I think this game was okay. I only sniped. I mean, it wasn't good. It wasn't. I don't think it was
Yeah,
bad,
you know.
but it wasn't good.
Yeah, the one time I played it, I was like,
It's
it's okay, I
okay.
guess.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. MW. Wait, is it COD 4? COD 4.
God 4 is I'd put it in
I only played
great.
MWR, so I never played the original COD 4.
I'm gonna play. I'm put it in. Oh, actually, man, I'm gonna put it at the end of Amazing, dude. Actually, not gonna cap to you.
Okay. I mean, everybody talks about it really nicely, so
The
Yeah,
story was
that was
pretty
like the
good.
gold standard before Black Ops. Like the Black Ops series came out, that
yeah,
was like the standard. Everybody was like, "Yo, COD 4, COD 4, COD 4." So
fair enough.
I'll put it
First
there.
installment in the MW franchise too, legendary franchise.
Legendary.
Um,
You love it,
Next is Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. I never
bro.
played this. I didn't even know that
Okay,
this existed, dude.
I didn't even
I
know that
think
existed either.
that's the one for the Nintendo DS, and I think it's the first GTA game that has a bird's eye view camera angle and sort of thing. I
Oh no,
honestly
but
don't know where
there's
they were
like
going
the
with that.
old GTA. There's another old one that has that same kind of camera angle, and it's kind of like arcadey. It was so bad. I was so excited to play it one
We'll
time.
throw it
Couldn't
in.
figure it out.
We'll throw it in. Haven't played. We won't judge it
Yeah,
without
we'll just,
playing.
we won't even.
GTA 3. I never played it. Did you guys play it?
Not really, no.
I don't think
Not that I
so.
remember.
Okay, we'll put it in. Haven't played. MW2 has to be amazing, right?
I want to put it in amazing for sure.
Where are we putting it in amazing?
Um. Ah. Jeez. Is it better than Black Ops? I think it was better than Black Ops before it got corrupted. Not gonna cap to you.
Yeah, I mean, people talk about it amazingly. I probably would also have it over Black Ops because I didn't like Black Ops that much, but I'm biased.
I'll put it above it. And then it's like the only thing is just like they talk about balancing stuff. Noob tubes, UMP 45 was broken. UMP with a silencer, broken. ACR with a silencer, broken. like snipers broken, like intervention, bro. Oh, that was, but it was still fun.
That
So
felt good to shoot.
it felt so good to shoot, but it was just like, damn, there was no concept of like let's balance guns out, not at all. Otherwise, great game, love it.
I respect it. CS, probably also
Oh,
masterpiece.
actually,
Right.
Where's Newbie when you need him?
CS, yeah, I would say masterpiece. Yeah, I'd say
Probably
masterpiece.
over those two, right? Just because of how long it's been around, and like
Yeah,
the
Mhm.
tax shooter for a long time.
yeah. And I like how they have an actual tradable marketplace, like for real currency.
real money.
You can
Yeah,
get a
I think that's a
fucking
really dope
condo
thing.
when you unbox the right knife. Like, I'm not even fucking joking.
It's-
Fall Guys.
I still haven't played it. It looks kind of fun,
I mean, it
but I
was
just
kind of fun, but
It was so frustrating.
I'll probably put it like here. Not gonna lie. I mean,
that
it's fun, but
I wouldn't disagree with you.
isn't there like a COD version of that or something?
Fall Guys?
Yeah, man. There's like this like weird. No, I'll find it later. No,
oh, are you talking about like So High, like the game mode that they had for a little
or
bit?
yeah, like something like that. Yeah,
It's similar, but not the same, I guess.
I haven't even played it. I didn't even know that was a thing. I just started seeing people stream it and stuff. And I was like, what is this? Like, what? They're like shots he would have killed that whole game with his movement.
Red Dead, the original. I never played it. I only played 2.
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Masterpiece. And I personally would say that it is I would put it over MW3.
Oh wow, is that
I
good,
would
huh?
do.
I
Yeah,
respect it.
great game, great time in history. Even the new Red Dead's nice too.
Yeah, Red Dead 2
Like,
is fun as fuck.
yeah.
Roblox. Unironically, Roblox is better than Apex Legends.
I would agree with that. It was
I
really
could
cool.
put that in there.
Unironically, they're way better games. Oh, is this Half-Life 2? This is Half-Life 2. So this is Half-Life 1?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
They both
Yeah,
look
put
like
Yeah,
they
we
them
have
right next to
2s, bro. I don't even know.
Why does Gordon Freeman look the same too? Like he doesn't even
This
look
is
any
like damn near
different.
the same photo. Okay, so we'll put that there because you thought Half-Life. This was Half-Life 2. So where would you put Half-Life 1?
Half-Life 1?
Yeah.
I'd put it. Can I like? I would probably put it in front of Half-Life 2
Okay.
in the good tier.
All right.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Mario Kart 7.
My fucking god, dude, that game. um, I think that's the first Mario Kart where they introduced gliding and driving underwater, so that was pretty sick. I wouldn't put it in front of GTA 5 though. GTA 5 is still
GTA 4?
like, or 4, excuse me. I don't know Roman numerals, Lamel. I would put it behind it.
I think it might be here. Yeah, like this is like
Uh,
the one of the party games. You know, like you just invite the boys over, or like you're with your
there you go.
family. You just play Mario Kart. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
Oh,
Can be
for
the
used on
sure.
grind was
any occasion.
ridiculous.
Infamous. I never played.
Heard of it and never played it though.
Yeah, I used to see gameplay on it, but I never played it, so I can't really
Yeah,
speak
we'll
on
put
it.
it in haven't played. GTA San Andreas.
San
Oh,
Andreas is
fucking
I'd put it in
amazing.
masterpiece or
Yeah,
amazing.
amazing or masterpiece, absolutely.
Holy shit.
San
Okay.
Andreas is so fun, bro. Oh my god.
All you have to do is follow the damn train, CJ.
Far Cry 2.
I haven't played it.
I
Have to
also
play
haven't
Um,
played it.
very niche, I guess. So let's put it in haven't played.
Battlefield 2.
Terrible.
it. Down.
Okay. Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd probably put it like batter. Okay. Like top of
I'll
batter.
put it. I didn't like it. I'll
I
put it in
didn't like it.
bad.
I know some people did. I didn't. This announcer, they had announcers in this game though. You could buy announcer packs, and they had Snoop Dogg as an announcer pack.
the sniper scopes were weird in that one. I don't know
That
why.
whole game was weird.
It was just yeah. It just wasn't it.
Mortal Kombat 4.
Oh, you can put it
Haven't
in
played it.
good. You can put it in good. It was a good game.
Where are you putting it in good?
Um, Probably behind. Definitely ahead of Roblox.
Fair enough.
Put it right there. Assassin's Creed Identity. Never played it.
Yeah, I didn't play that one extensively,
Identity
so I can't
crisis.
Far
tell.
Cry 4.
I didn't play it, so I don't know.
Mhm.
The Escapist was an okay game.
Yeah, I've never played it, so
It's nothing crazy, but
I'm not
okay.
missing much.
Assassin's Creed Unity, the only Assassin's Creed that I played, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. It's probably
Jesus.
like here for me. Thoughts? Did any of you play Assassin's Creed Unity?
Mm-mm.
I played it a little bit. I would put it in that same tier.
Okay. FNAF World. Where are we
fuck.
putting this? So, I mean, to me, like all of the FNAF. I mean, this is probably lower than the other FNAF because this like doesn't add anything to the culture. But like all of them are like the fucking same to me.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 2, the GOAT, Ezio.
There's so
You know,
many Assassin's Creed games.
That's a GOAT.
That's the goat.
That's a
That's
GOAT.
the goat. I put it in. I actually did enjoy that one. I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy it, but we'll put it in great.
Okay. Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah, we can put that also. We can put that in like good, and then we'll put it. Bro, there's no universe where Roblox is better than that. So yeah, I just you know, like, and
Assassin's
trust me,
Creed
I
Black
Roblox
respect.
Flag.
is fucking horrible now.
Nah, I
It
didn't play
used to
that
be
one.
so good back then. I'd rant about it.
Far Cry 3.
No comment. I wouldn't know.
All right. Final Fantasy. Is that 17?
I haven't played any
I
of the
can't
Final
fucking
Fantasy
see.
games.
Yeah, it's so small. It's so tiny.
It,
I don't know what that is, man.
I think by default, it's there's just so many Final Fantasies. I just don't know which one's
I've
which
played
anymore.
this
But
one. I've played this one. This one is really good.
yeah,
This
I
one
think
is like
they're all
great.
pretty good.
We're
I'm not
just
gonna
gonna
lie to
throw
you.
them in great, bro. I don't know.
the icons look like pieces of the
They're like
United
damn near
States
the
on my
same.
monitor.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. What is this game? Anybody seen that logo before? That text? I've never seen that.
What's the name of
I don't know.
it?
I can't even see it.
Something Carbon?
Need for
Oh, is
Speed
that Need for Speed Carbon?
Need for Speed Carbon. All right, what is this? Where are we putting this?
I'd put that at good.
Good?
agree.
Where in good?
For me personally, I'd put it
Above Roblox?
over. Definitely no, but I'd even have put it more than Mortal Kombat.
All right. Nano, do you agree with that? Because you've also played it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Warframe,
fun.
terrible. Microtransactions out the ass. Terrible
Sure.
game.
Oh, okay.
Rust is probably a great, right?
Never played it.
Haven't played it, but I hear you guys talking about it a lot. New Life talks about it a lot, so I'll take your word
Warface.
for it.
I never
I
heard of Warface.
the-
Nano?
never
It's the
heard of that.
put it behind. Put it in terrible. It's almost in
Oh, shit.
microtransactions context. It's almost just as
I'm
bad.
gonna put it above Warframe though, because you said almost as bad. Forza Horizon.
Haven't played.
I would
Forza games.
say just because you get to, like you're playing with real cars and it's got its own like niche. Kind of, I put it in a masterpiece.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah, Forza's usually they don't miss. They don't miss.
Super Mario 64. Probably also a masterpiece, right?
yeah. I would.
Yeah.
Totally
Where are
agree.
we putting it in masterpiece?
Uh,
I'd
in front of Red Dead.
You'd put it here?
Yeah.
I mean, it is the very first 3D Mario game that kicked it off.
So then we have to put Grand Theft Auto higher. Is that San Andreas though, right? That was San Andreas?
This is San Andreas right here. Yep.
Yeah, because
Oh.
I just didn't even I just booked it. San Andreas is better than Red Dead in my opinion. And then we do something like
So
that.
this is better. We're rocking with this.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Terraria, I never played it. Just know
Never played it
people liked
either.
it, but I never played it. Nano, you probably played it, right?
It was a bit complicated for me at first, but it was all right. I'd still prefer Minecraft, but
All right, we're throwing it in okay. Above
yeah,
Fall
okay.
Guys.
Yeah.
FNAF, this is sister location, maybe. I don't know, dude. They're all the fucking same. It's getting an okay. Forza Horizon 3.
Just put it in the same category. I mean, put it in amazing.
All right, we'll put it like there.
Yeah, like there.
Watch Dogs 2.
I've been dying to play this
I
one.
never played it.
And the first one as well.
It looked really cool when it came out. It was a really cool idea, but I never played it.
I'm
I watched the gameplay on it, but not played it.
Battlefront
wanna
2,
play
Star
it
Wars
as well.
Battlefront 2. I thought this game was fun.
Battlefront 2 is fun. I like the original Battlefront.
Yeah, I'd probably
That
put
was
this.
really fun.
I'd probably put this in okay. It's an
Yeah.
okay game, right?
We'll live with that.
Escapist 2. I mean, we're just gonna throw it there. Who gives a fuck? H1Z1. This was like the first BR, so
Doctor Disrespect days.
yeah, and like Ninja and like this is where like everything happened.
The fucking when Ninja's like, "Fuck you, kid. You're adopted."
Yeah, I mean, where do we put this?
Oh man.
Where do we put a game like H1?
Maybe like end of grade or something.
End
Or-
of grade. All right.
Yeah,
Need for Speed.
just
Just-
like the first one.
Yeah,
Is
guess
it-
so.
I've never played the first
I
one.
never played it either.
I don't
Believe it or
remember
not.
the first one.
Alright.
Maybe like good or something. Maybe like somewhere. I'd put it maybe just behind Carbon. Let's say.
All right. Lego Ninjago. I never played.
Never played Lego
What
Ninjago.
the fuck?
What is this? Infamous First Light. I'm assuming if we didn't play
Never.
the first Infamous, we're not playing First Light or Second Son. Did we play Far Cry 5?
Nope.
No, I've never played Far Cry.
All right. Resident Evil 2. Another goated game, right?
Goated, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I put that above Assassin's Creed in Masterpiece.
Heard. Realm
Amazing.
Royale.
I have not played that game
Horrible.
before.
Yeah, I
Horrible.
mean, this has got to be terrible.
Horrible.
I mean, I still might put it over Warframe. At least Realm Royale was okay to play. Halo. This is just the original. I think I can't tell.
I wanted to play
Well,
the
it's
Master Chief Collection with Ghost.
Is it the
but I've
Master-
never played it. No, but
I don't know
there
what
is a Master Chief
Yeah, yeah,
Collection.
yeah.
I think that's just the OG.
I feel like it's got to be up in like greater Masterpiece.
Yeah, I feel like it has to as well, but I never played it, so
It's just crazy because like it's been so long. I don't remember which ones out of the series were good. You know what I mean?
we'll put it in Masterpiece. FNAF 2, again, dude, you guys are all the fucking same. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, did we ever play that? Probably not.
I've
Mm-mm.
nah.
FNAF VR, I'm putting it above the other ones just because it's in VR. Cool idea. Titanfall, did we play Titanfall? I never played Titanfall.
I played it, didn't really enjoy it, but I didn't really.
We're putting
Yeah.
it in bad.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Need for Speed Heat.
Another
Never played
game I've
that
been
one.
wanting to play.
I haven't played that
Um,
yet.
Haven't played. What is this?
Yeah, I
Need
haven't
for
played
Speed Underground. Is that what that is? I'm just taking a guess here.
Whoa. Wait,
what it
that's
is?
the first.
Need for Speed
Dude.
Underground was pretty good. I'll put it in like mid to high amazing. Yeah.
I would put it
What's-
in the middle of amazing for the
Yeah, I'll
sake
put
of
it
the
in the middle
soundtrack.
somewhere. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, I'm about to hit you with one more time.
Pokemon
get it
Let's
over.
Go, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I mean, I just heard that these were terrible.
I've never
I'm
played
not-
either of them.
I'm gonna just throw them here. We gotta
If
make
it's
some
not
space.
Pokemon Ruby, Emerald, if it's not, then I.
Shield
Or the one.
was, I think, okay. Mario Kart 8.
I want to play that one as well.
I liked Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, we can put it in
looks
goods.
it looks
just-
cool.
It's probably in
throw it in.
Anti-gravity, driving.
And
on
Mario
walls
Kart
and
8 Deluxe is basically the same shit. I mean,
Same shit. Yeah.
Super Mario Party. I mean, dude, Mario Party is one of the goats.
I think that's the first one that introduced like legit online multiplayer and not local. So I
This
like
might
it.
be like top great.
Yeah. Ooh, above Black Ops 3. Are you okay with that, Cypher?
I mean, we're not basing it off my personal preference. Otherwise, it would be like all CODs, with Val here, and then like everything else. So,
I see.
Super Mario Sunshine.
I haven't played that
Um,
one, so
I never played it.
I think it's it's an okay game. Definitely made a lot of childhoods back in the day.
We're gonna put it
I'd
over
say it's
FNAF
okay. Yeah.
and The Escapist. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I never played.
yeah, I
That
think
doesn't
I
even look
watched
like
the
an Assassin's
gameplay
Creed
on it,
game.
and it was just like the story was kind of weird, so we
We're
can
gonna
keep
throw
that
it
out.
here. Overwatch. OG Overwatch was one of the goats, and I will not stand for hate early on. But if I mean, it depends what iteration we're talking of Overwatch. Because later on, this is probably like here. But early on, this is like up here. No lie.
Early Overwatch was so nostalgic.
Dude,
I would
early
put it at
Overwatch? Dude, think about it. The same thing I said for Val. There were no arena shooters with different heroes in it. They were the first, other than TF2. But this was like the first to do it on such a big scale. This was another game that had motion. Everybody was playing Overwatch. Everybody who wasn't wanted to be playing Overwatch.
Okay,
This
well,
game
if we're
was
gonna
so
do
much
that,
fun.
then I think then it can go. Yeah, it can. Yeah, we'll put it there. We'll put
Yeah,
it there.
I think that this is good. I mean, I think this game was like one of the best when it was popping and like just goaded when it was early on and before they ruined it. Um, next is Pac-Man. Is this another legacy game? We're just putting
I
it with
think it's,
Pong.
yeah, yeah. I think we put that up there. In fact, I
Geometry
think
Pac-Man
it.
Dash.
Arcade is the legacy.
What do we think about
Uh,
Geometry Dash? I mean, I'm just down to throw it in okay. I mean, it's a mobile game. Who gives a fuck?
yeah,
That's true.
literally.
Gang Beasts.
Never played it.
It was
Excuse,
okay.
excuse me.
WoW might be a masterpiece.
Classic, yeah, the dude, yeah, and it's up there too.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it might be
you
like.
might even
I mean, I would put
it's
it here,
yeah.
but that's my personal preference. It could also be higher. It's
I
just
think
of
it's
how
higher
it is.
because of longevity too.
You're right. It might be the best game of all time.
Yeah, it literally might be.
Portal 1 and 2, are we putting them together or are they different? I never played Portal 1. I only played Portal 2.
I played Portal 2 the most.
I would say Portal 2 is good. Probably over like these. Like I would put Portal 2 there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Be good.
where are we throwing Portal?
Um, I
Maybe
haven't played the
good.
first one.
Yeah,
I haven't played it.
We'll just throw it. I haven't played then.
Battlefield 3.
Awful.
All right. We'll put it here. Battlefield 4.
Even worse.
Okay.
Damn.
Battlefield
Okay.
5.
They just went downhill. Like it's just in my opinion, I can't do it.
Lego Movie. I never played that.
Excuse
No,
me.
never.
Assassin's
I mean, if
Creed
it was Lego
Origins.
Star Wars,
I never
sure,
played
that's
it.
a good game. No, I haven't played that either.
And now what you were talking about, Zelly, Lego Star Wars. This is goated.
Goated,
This is
for sure,
It might be one of the best games of all time.
bro. I loved it.
Star Wars Battlefront 1. Where did we put
Battlefront 1
2?
goated too.
'Cause this is
I think we put it in.
this is probably better than 2. Where's
It
2?
was better than 2 in my opinion.
Where
Did we not put
2?
it like in good? Or not good, sorry. Is it not an amazing? Whoa, where did we put 2?
Holy shit, 2 just disappeared. We're tweaking.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I think that's by amazing or masterpiece in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd probably put it here.
Like playing that with the PSP, goated.
Jedi Fallen Order, I never played.
Never played that. Yeah.
Dota 2, I'm just gonna put it in amazing for Keisha. No lie. Other Final Fantasies, we're just throwing them in.
Yeah, just throw them
There's
in there.
so many,
There's just way too many, dude.
and it's still continuing.
Still more
too.
going, guys. Still more. All right. Red Dead 2. I mean, I feel like I never played
think
one, but this is a masterpiece.
I think and I think it's better than one,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Okay. I never played one, but this game is super good.
In fact, it might actually even be better than San Andreas, so you can put it above.
I will do
Oh
that.
yeah, they're both very story rich. Yeah, you're
Mortal
right.
Kombat 11 was bad.
Yeah, I didn't play that one, to be honest. So
Rocket League. Oh, Nano. Where we put it, Rocket League?
So for Rocket League, can you scroll up a little bit? Actually, I can't really see. I would put it in between COD, Black Ops 1 and Overwatch. For
Really?
Rocket League and Overwatch, I've played the most when I first met you. So I'm doing this for the sake of nostalgia, but I did like playing Rocket League like a lot because it was definitely different compared to any other physics-based game or just racing game as a whole. I thought I thought it was pretty
I
okay.
have beef with Rocket League because I have
What's your
no
problem?
patience for that. I just have no patience for it. I feel like there's no control. Like I don't want to learn that mechanic, but I will respect it because I think it was very innovative. To have a game like that.
Yeah.
So I can respect it being up there for sure.
I
I don't think it's better than
personally
Overwatch.
would put it bottom of amazing. Is where I would
Oh,
put it.
I'm
Yeah,
crying.
yeah. I mean, but I'm biased too, right? So it's just not my type of game. Um, so y'all gotta hash that
Like I
out.
think
But I would agree.
objectively, a lot of these other games are just better than Rocket League. Rocket League is fun
Yes.
Never,
and innovative, but I think a lot of these other games are just better.
Yeah,
I
I think it's
never
kind of
played
hard
a
to put
large
them
majority of
above.
them.
Yeah, I just think like in general, yeah, it's so hard to put it above any of these other ones. And I'm actually starting to think that Modern Warfare 2 is a masterpiece. I mean, what other COD game do you get to play as terrorists? It's awesome.
Okay, we'll leave it as that. Skyrim has to be up there.
Skyrim's got to be up there too. Yeah. Man, I would say masterpiece.
Probably, you're right.
Yeah, I would say
I would have
masterpiece.
it bottom of masterpiece, but
I,
again,
I would
that's
agree with
just me.
that.
Forza Horizon 4.
Just put him in with other Forzas or whatever, or where we had him. I don't even remember.
Right, yeah, I don't. We'll just throw it in here. Sure. Cyberpunk. I never played
I heard that game was
So
terrible.
on release, but they fixed it.
so yeah, I
Oh, they
was
fixed
about to
it.
mention that. Yeah, so for Cyberpunk, took them countless years for them to develop it and release it. It was bad at first, a ton of hot fixes, tons of patches and all that stuff, and it was renowned one of, well, not the best, but it was good to where we expected it to be, you know, how it's supposed to look now. Um, you can put it like anywhere in amazing, honestly.
Really?
Yeah,
Putting
yeah,
it
no,
above
the
Forza.
story was something else.
R6.
Way too fucking. It was very. R6 was tactical as hell.
Yeah.
Cypher, I feel like you have your input on it because you played it more than I did. You were the Ella main. I remember.
Dude, Ella was so much fun. Just 3-speed with impact nades, running around with the Scorpion. Yeah, that game was really fun, dude. And it's so nostalgic to me now. Um yeah, it's probably an amazing. Yeah, would probably put it here. Like mid
Mm,
amazing is where I would put it. Again, another one of those like games that like made a whole lot of new shit. Like what other games are like Rainbow Six Siege, you know what I mean?
That's true.
right.
I think it's super cool, super fun. Destiny 1.
I was not a fan of Destiny. I'm not gonna lie to
We're
you.
gonna put it in bad.
Yeah, I did not think it was good.
Zelda is this the new one? Breath of the Wild, I think. I never played it.
I never played the new one,
Mhm.
so I can't really speak on it.
The Witcher 3.
Never played it.
Never played it.
Me neither. I heard
Heard
it's
good
really
things
good.
about it though.
Yeah. Far Cry, I'm assuming we didn't play. Watch
Yeah.
Dogs, we didn't play. Mortal Kombat X, I thought this game was super fun.
Test your might.
Dude, I would have it like here. I thought this game was like super fun.
It was fun.
Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe.
The fuck crossover is
It's a weird
that?
crossover. I never played it. Zelly, did you play it?
I never played it, but I always see the like little cutscenes or whatever at the beginning of the
I
fights.
feel
Are
like that'd
fucking
be so
hilarious.
trolly.
It is very
What
funny.
is this another? What is this? Special Forces? What is this a Mortal Kombat game?
I've never. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, we're putting it in there. Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, just put it in. Haven't played. It's been a while, so I can't really
PUBG. I
remember.
never played.
Mm-mm.
Titanfall
Yeah,
2.
I don't play that. Titanfall.
2.
I wasn't really a fan when I played it, so
Animal Crossing. This game is great. Wow.
Just straight up Animal
This
Crossing.
game is great. Among Us. Where are we putting Among Us? I mean, I feel like it
I
just
have-
goes here.
I have no say.
It's okay.
yeah,
It's an okay game. GTA 5 masterpiece, right? I think,
masterpiece for
like,
sure,
it's got to be up here.
for sure.
Probably like here, right?
I think it's better than the original Red Dead is, and it probably is. It depends on what you value. Like, do you value like the open world
I would
the
have it
style?
over probably San
I think it's a
Andreas.
better
I would,
game.
yeah, I'd probably have it here.
Honestly, and I would put it over Red Dead too.
That's
as
what I
well.
was thinking. This is where I personally would have it
Yeah.
out of all of these.
I agree.
Another Mortal Kombat. I don't know which one this is.
And you just throw it in
I
there.
don't know what I'm
wherever.
looking at.
We're just it's okay. Genshin, Nano.
Amazing. Diluc is still my son till his very day. Put it in an amazing place.
Okay, I'll put it in amazing. I'm gonna put it behind Rocket
Love
League.
Genshin. Yes.
Another Final Fantasy. Sure.
Holy.
Another FNAF. Sure. FNAF. Sure. Fortnite. It
Fortnite.
unironically has to be a masterpiece.
Yeah. It's too big for it not
Yeah.
to be one.
Yeah.
Like it might have
I
to
wanna
be like
put it-
behind CS.
The logo even has a capital F. That's
Yeah.
If not
that's
in
how you
ahead
know
of
how big it
CS.
is.
I don't know.
I can't put it ahead of CS just yet, but I just personally can't.
Forza Horizon 2.
Let's put it with the other Forzas. Amazing, I guess.
Sure.
I mean, they're pretty much the same game.
Infinite
it's just-
Warfare. I am not getting nostalgia cheese by this. This game sucked. Another Geometry Dash. Sure. Vice City.
Vice City, I would put at the end of great,
Okay.
in my opinion.
The original GTA.
Nah.
What
nah,
is
we're not doing
that?
That's terrible. It's terrible.
GTA 2.
Terrible.
What a terrible
I mean,
logo.
like,
What a terrible
I mean,
logo.
considering
Looks
the
like a
times,
GameStop logo.
but
And,
yeah, it does actually.
It's a terrible logo. Jesus. What is this? Is this another Need for Speed? I don't know what this is, guys.
I see
Wow,
the
I
word
don't
run
even
on it. I
The
don't know.
run.
I thought it was rum. I'm about to be like, what?
Tetris.
I'm not gonna go nostalgia cheese on that.
I would
I'm
just
gonna
put
say
it in
I'm
okay.
gonna say okay. Yeah.
It's one of the games of all time. Another
Yeah, but
Geometry Dash. Another how are there so many?
I
So
thought there was
many.
only one.
Modern Warfare was okay. I'd put it here.
Yeah.
It's fun, but it's I haven't played Infamous 2. I'm assuming you guys haven't.
Nope.
No.
League. Have you guys played it? I mean, it has.
I
has
did,
to
but
be
it
up
was
here,
so
right?
mean. The people
Yeah.
were so mean to me.
I'm putting it at bottom of
I'll
masterpiece.
put it, yeah.
Lego Star Wars 2.
Hey man, I'm gonna say it's gonna be high amazing.
High amazing. Okay, we're gonna put
So
it here.
after Battlefront, I would say.
You want it here or
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like that. That's what I would say.
Super Mario Galaxy?
The first one?
I haven't played
Yeah.
it.
Put it oh damn, man. That's actually such a kind of hard. Put it in it's definitely deserves to be in great. I just like the second one more. Put it in front of the rest of the Final Fantasies.
Okay. All right. Minecraft masterpiece. This might be top 3.
Absolutely.
Masterpiece for
I mean,
sure.
this is where the real list starts, in my opinion, like at World of Warcraft, because these are just legacy games.
Yeah.
This is probably where I would have it. if not
No,
real.
yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree.
We'll leave it there. Which Mortal Kombat is this?
That one was actually a good Mortal Kombat combat,
Which one is this?
but
I don't know which one this is.
I can't even see.
Is
I
this
remember
8?
playing that with like my.
Because
Wasn't
8
that
was
one of the new
goated.
ones?
8 had such a large cast. That game was so fun. 9. I don't remember. I don't know. Where are we putting it?
Was that not?
Or, does it say something?
Was that not
Operation?
Armageddon?
This says Operation. I think.
We'll just put it in with the other ones, I guess. Kind of
We'll just
at the
start
end of
here.
good or whatever somewhere.
Yeah, we'll just start there. Sub-Zero. Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero.
I don't remember playing that one, to be honest. So
Super Mario Odyssey.
Haven't played it.
Lego Movie.
Nah, come
Lego the Movie 2. COD Mobile. I never played it. I mean, it looks cool.
I mean, it's okay. Put it in high okay somewhere, like maybe behind. Yeah, probably there is fine.
Put it here.
'Cause I know they have their own scene.
Warzone. I have beef with Warzone just because it's ruined Call of Duty
Yeah.
forever.
I don't like Warzone, bro. Like, oh, I can't. Like,
Yeah, we're throwing it here. I mean, actually, we'll throw it. We'll throw it top of. We'll throw it.
I'd say okay at the end of okay, because when it first came out,
It was fun. It's a fun
was fun.
thing, but it ruined COD. Watchdog
Yeah.
Legions. I'm assuming we haven't played.
Oh my god,
player.
put that in terrible.
Oh, it's really
Jesus
bad, huh?
Christ. Yes.
Okay, well, this
Oh
is
my
our
lord.
list.
Holy, what a list!
I'm trying
How
to
many
get
games
better.
was that?
175 plus.
How? Wow.
Yeah, I started rushing through it near the end there.
Yeah, I was trying my best to hold myself back with my like abrasive schizo talking with some of those games. I just kept it to a minimum.
All right, well,
No,
I think that's gonna do it. I think we'll call her there.
we should, cause I gotta eat.
Yeah,
I'm angry.
yeah, we'll call her there. Nano, you take us
Mm.
away.
Oh,
Yeah, you're gonna put on the
yeah.
spot.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this broadcast, you should totally hit that like button and smash that subscribe button as well. If you don't do it for my sake, I know where you live. I know your IP, and hopefully you enjoyed this wonderful broadcast and all that stuff. And thank you for, but on a serious note, thank you for having me, Cypher, and sorry, my Alzheimer's is getting to me. Who are you again?
Damn. My
I'm
fault,
serious.
Zell.
Zelster.
My fault, Zell.
Zelia? Okay,
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
My fault.
I
Zell.
guess I'm final on here, so I need to
Thank you
change
for
that.
having me.
It's all good, guys. It's all good. No, but thanks for popping by, man. We really appreciated it. And stop by anytime, dude.
Yeah, you're always
Stop by
welcome.
anytime.
All right. Well, that'll do it.
Alrighty.
Episode 4.
Rock on.